Hey Ara! So today I want to talk about something that I've never really thought about in depth before. I want to talk about the walk of shame and why I think it is kind of a ridiculous thing that exists. I think it kind of first came to mind because I bought Pink's new CD, and one of her songs is actually called The Walk of Shame, and it's really catchy, but it just made me think, like, why? Why? Why is it called the Walk of Shame? So basically what happens is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is my impression of what a walk of shame is. You get drunk or are otherwise inebriated, and you go and have a one-night stand with a person. But you go over to that person's house, and so the next morning you have to walk home in, your general clothes that you were in last night. Now, I don't know about you, but this has happened to me on multiple occasions minus the sex part, where I will go over to a friend's house, become inebriated, spend the night, and then walk home in my clothes from the night before. So I don't really see any difference, and I don't understand why it is classified the walk of shame. Because really, you're basically stepping out onto the street and saying, "World, I just got laid. Be jealous." There is absolutely nothing shameful about getting laid. At all. Even if it was embarrassing or, you regret it the next day. Like, there's nothing shameful. It's like, it was a moment in time that happened, now it's over, done. And, everybody wants to get laid, and of course, unless you're asexual, which is totally fine as well. Personally, I think you could have one night, movie dates. I don't understand why it's called the Walk of Shame. Yes, I do understand why it originated as the Walk of Shame. Because I haven't heard of any men going on a walk of shame. So it's gonna be it's one of those things where women aren't allowed to be sexual. Therefore, if they have to walk home from having lover sexual relations with a man, then that's a bad thing to do, and they should be ashamed that they're no longer this pure. This is all this fucking bullshit that stupid things in the past have created, and makes me want to beat my head against a wall repeatedly. So, yes, I know where it technically originates from, but I don't know why it's still a thing. Again, why isn't it called something else? I don't know. But, why does it have to be derogatory? And why should you be embarrassed? I mean, if you don't have time to, clean up your makeup, and your makeup is kind of smeared everywhere, then I would be a little bit embarrassed by that, but I would still try to clean it up as best as I could before going out. I don't know, man. There's a lot of people who will look a lot worse than you do. I find it really dumb. Kind of sexist. Kind of a lot sexist. And really shaming the idea that people can just have sex. And that's it. And not be judged and, all that other wonderful bullshit. So that's my little mini rant about sex and things and frustrations. And so, until I find another creative and strange and random thing to rant to you about, I will see you later, Ara.